How can we succeed?
Has been slain. Has been slain.
There's no way out!
Give me strength.
What's up, Smite fans? Welcome to the DUKEMASON show. This is the Collie Armed and Dangerous build. You get it? Armed and Dangerous. Forearms. Anyway, starting off with a Warrior Tabby, Chalices, a Mana and Healing, and Horrific Emblem. Now you can start with any of these four. Honestly, any relic. I'm very flexible when it comes to relics, but this is what I'm using in this video. Now if you're like me, in Season 3 you got Collie plus Rage plus attack speed plus squishy enemies equaled death to the enemies and ultimate victory for you. But unfortunately in Season 4, they changed Rage's passive, leading some people, including me, to think that they'll never be able to play Collie as well again. Now, this isn't the case. There are lots of great item combinations for Collie. You just have to look a little bit harder for them, or you can just watch the video, because let's be honest, that's why you're on YouTube, and that's the purpose of these videos. Now, as with all assassins, I think it's important to make an early game impression. Maybe kill somebody, maybe even get them angry at you, thinking, oh, he wouldn't have killed me, but I was weak, or my abilities were on cooldown, or I had no mana. And it gets them to kind of aim at you, which can lead to you killing them over and over and over again. Collie's Jump. Let's start with that, since it is ability 1. Even though I use it mostly for opening, it has so much better potential than that. It can be used to heal yourself. It can be used to catch a kind of weak opponent. When it hits somebody, it heals you for 25% of their missing health. So if you use it on like a half health person, you're gonna get like 1/8 of their health. Now her stun and blaze. Gosh, was there ever a better ability combo? When you stun somebody, and use her stuns in a circle around her. It stuns them, duh. But it also buffs you some physical power if they were stunned. And this physical power helps with your blades. Now your blades, you see the 3 separate blades shooting out, and they're kind of hard to hit all 3 on one person unless they're, you guessed it, stunned. So you use the stun, your physical power's buffed, they're easy to hit with the blades, and then you take them out. Now her ultimate. Gotta love that ultimate. Her ultimate, some would consider it a survival tool, like Arachnes, but bump that. I love the damage she does. Her ultimate creates an aura of damage around her, damaging anybody close to her. It keeps her from, she cannot die while it's active, like, you can't die while Chiron's is active. And if she is below 15% health when when it ends, she will be restored to 15% health. I don't really have to say how useful that is for surviving. Maybe I should have saved it for getting away. But it is also useful for the damage it does. I mean, it's literally an aura of damage. You stun them and blade them in that aura of damage, and that's your basic attack hitting them. That's the bleed from the blades, and that's the aura. Now, second item is Bloodforge. I'm not gonna lie, I built Bloodforge for 2 reasons. Physical power, it gives 75, which is like the most of any item, and it's passive. It's passive when you kill somebody. when you kill somebody like this, watch this. You shouldn't do this on a normal basis, but hey, it gives you that shield. You see that shield? And your movement speed is increased. That can help you tower dive and get out with taking no damage. It can help you, honestly, you can do anything. Anyway, going back. Almost went to the dark side. That Blood Forge is amazing, great assassin tool, helps you get multiple kills. And going back to the jumping two people, if you are going to jump two people, try to target the one who's marked for death first. Because her passive, when she kills the person who's marked for death, she gets 80% of her health back. 80. That will restore you to at, if not near, full health every time, which you can then proceed to kill whatever sap is left. It is a great passive, and if I'm not mistaken, she gets extra physical penetration against that if there were a guardian, or even against our resident warrior on you. It helps your attacks go through whatever physical protection he's trying to build up. How did I know you were going to do that? Okay. Real talk now. Don't jump into the Hades ultimate. It does not work. You are not me. I did not say this because I am super awesome or something. Third, I'm Hasten Fatalis. Hasten Fatalis is great for, honestly, keeping up with people. You know, you're like, this person, they need 5 hits to kill. You attack them with 2, but they're not attacking you. They're just going forward. And they just get away. But with Hasten Fatalis, basic attack penalty removed. You can still chase them and attack. It's great, but back to what I was saying about jumping into ultimate. I've spent a very long time working on diving. It's like my art form. I dive with almost everybody. I go into tower range. I go into ultimates. But it will not work for everybody. So you can't just watch this video like, oh, I'm going to do exactly what he did. This is not the get success quick build. It takes skill to play. It will never be a build that decides everything. Now that said, you won't lose because your build was inadequate. This is a very great build. Great for killing, honestly. It's a killer build. But as long as you have the skill to back it up, I can promise that this build won't let you down. But anyway, back to the game. As far as strategy of Kali, avoid stunners mostly, unless they're weak enough where you can kill them before they can stun you. And if you are going to fight stunner, stun them first. Stun or be stunned. See, sometimes it's better not to jump into ultimate, even if it means a teammate loses their life. You're not a team player. You're an assassin. Okay. But Duke Mason, assassins can be team players too. Okay, there are some team fight oriented assassins, but they're rare. And people don't expect assassins to be high on the CC and keeping them safe. That's a guardian shop. If they wanted a team player, they should have a guardian teammate, not an assassin. Sometimes I don't recommend, honestly, staying in the mid lane long with Colin. But if you are going to stay in the mid lane, which again I wouldn't recommend, just throw the blades, try to wait until some of them get weak and then then you attack. Don't jump to full health, same level as you people, and say, but Duke Mason said this build would work. It's not my fault. You shouldn't have did that. Okay, maybe that was kill stealing. I'm an assassin. Sue me. Shout out to Immortal. He's been in my Odin video. Immortal. He's the Scotty in this. He was the Raw in that one. Good friend. Party with him. You see how this one you just ignored me? That's so insulting. Honestly, you want the people to be afraid of you. It helps, like, let's say your teammates are dead by some stupid, or maybe just the enemy team was better than them move. You're the last one left. You have to defend this paralyzed Phoenix. But then, if they see you there, they might hesitate, wait a little, like, uh-oh, it's this Boss Cowley, yeah, that Duke Mason guy, he's been tearing us up. We don't want to run into this paralyzed Phoenix range because he'll just kill us like he's been doing this whole game. So it is good to have people afraid of you. I was so coming to steal that kill. Ooh, I hope he jumps me. He's my death mark too, but he's probably gonna go for one of those. Still think I can. Missed the stun. He better not get away. Slow him down with a horrific emblem. And now he can't get away. No. No! I will kill you. And he got away. Don't do this. I know I've said that a few times, I think, already in this video. But don't go that deep into the tower range, because most of the time it will end just like that one. Now, I should have used my ultimate, honestly, looking at that now, to escape. I think I could have, but don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't jump into the, don't go into the Titans range when there's teammates around. Now, maybe if there weren't any teammates, I could have gotten in there. But anyway, I don't like targeting him anyway because he usually just stuns me and tries to get away. Hades is a much easier target. And don't be ashamed if you're quote-unquote picking on the weaker guy in your opinion. It's what you do. You're an assassin. Is it bullish? Oh, the weak guy's just trying to make his way in the world as a mage with assassins, and all these assassins just keep bothering him. You're an assassin. If he's going to jump in, you jump in. You do whatever you can. You activate something, your ultimate, you kill him. You attack this Apollo who isn't even paying much attention to you. You kill them. Who cares? They're weak. It's what you do. The strong survive, the weak die. Smite goes on. You know, I'm not even sure if I've killed this one in you this game. That goes back to what I was just saying. Target the weak guys. Because these weak guys, if they stay back, they can do so much damage to you and your entire team. They can shred you while they hide behind the stronger guy who you're targeting because, oh, I don't want to hurt the weak guy. As far as, I know I haven't talked about this yet, but the Wind Demon and the Executioner. These two things. Honestly, with this build, adding critical was more of an afterthought. If you wanted to add, let's say, couldn't say it might work differently, but it would still work in my opinion. But and also Executioner. Executioner works against those people like Wan Yu, who I still don't know if I've killed this round, who think that they're super powerful just because they have physical protection. You cannot beat the physical protection. But it shows them that they are beatable, and soon even they will develop a fear. See? Maybe it's because maybe I read too much Green Lantern or the Yellow Lanterns, but I'm all about the fear of assassins. Assassins can do so much more if you're afraid of them. Like, have you ever seen like a Loki player? You hear the Loki sound and suddenly your whole team is like looking around like, oh no, there's a Loki. Oh, this match is over. And the last item was Deathbringer. Well, this was a good round.
Alright. Sorry guys, I had a phone call. Concentrate more now.
Anyway, so this was a good round. Most kills, look like least deaths. Yep, those are the rounds that I look for. Now, thanks for watching. Subscribe. This was the Duke Mason Show. See ya.